brothers and sisters. I bring you greeting from Nigeria, from Equa Fellowship Church, Abuja, from Yarama, Peter, Daniel, Melody, and Sarah. This church is our parent church. This church took care of us right from 1993 when Yarama was here for his school. This church never left us alone. People have been with us in times of trouble, in our pains, in our sorrows. You've been with us right from 1993 up to today and up to tomorrow. You've assisted us in so many ways. 2004, our house got burnt. You assisted, you bought almost everything in that our house. You've been assisting us one thing or the other. Last year, December or November, when we wanted to buy bus for evangelism, my husband said, should we write to the church in US? I said, the burden will be too much. He said, let us pray. If God said we should write them, why, fine and good. We prayed and we had conviction. He wrote to people and he assisted us. We bought a bus for evangelism of about 2 million or so naira. I can't convert it in dollars. When this happening, these our girls from Chibok, when they were adopted, it was a bad tragedy. When they were adopted about 4 weeks ago, the following about 2 or 3 days, the governor of Borno State, where this Chibok is from, he said, if there is anybody that could link where the girls were, that he promised to give that person 500 million naira. Then after the following day, we had a police officer, security personnel, just announced on the television that 121 of the missing girls were found, and we were all jubilating, we were all happy. Little did we know, the following day we called home and we said, don't worry, the girls have been found. How have they gone home? Then they said they've not seen anybody like that. No single girl has come home. We said, what? Then we were wondering. Second day, third day, nothing will be calling. Then we discovered that it was a lie. I think they were just wondering, when they heard about the promise of 500 million naira, they wanted to take advantage of that, but it was a lie. 1 week, 2 weeks, the third week, then Chibok women, we are mothers. Our leader called us and said, we are mothers. These girls are our daughters. We better talk. Come out in black, wearing black, so that we can march on the street, to march the government house. Maybe the government, President Goodluck Jonathan may do something. And that was what prompted us to go out. We marched to the government house and we were crying. We all put on sackcloth. We were crying. And then the wife to the president arrested our leader, that the government, the politicians hired us. They wanted to use us against his 2015 campaign, because he wanted to come back as the president. Then he arrested the wife, detained our leaders for 2 days. It was the third day they released her. Then these girls, when some NGOs, this what do we call them? They just came out and they said, these girls, they will not sleep, they will not eat that they want to come out and then cry to the world until something is done. That these girls must, the government must bring back these girls back and alive. And we've been praying. That was how. Then they came and interviewed me. They interviewed one man. They interviewed me and the leader, and we said because they asked, "Is there any hope of finding these girls?" Well, I said my hope is only in God, because the government right now, they are not doing anything about these girls. And when the world had the U.S. government, France, other countries, they decided to render help. They sent people to our aid. And right now we have U.S. security personnel in Nigeria assisting the military personnel to find these girls. But these Boko Haram people, they kept the girls captive. They are in one bush. They are using the girls as shield. You can't go and fight like that. If you fight them, they may kill the girls. So wisdom needs to be applied, and we need prayers again. With God, all things are possible. But when I was in Asheville, my husband called me and said they brought out 130 of these girls wearing this Islamic hijab, and they were reciting Quran. So then I asked him each time he calls, how far? He said, the girls are still there. And the leader of Boko Haram, he would just say, yes, they are all Muslims, but that there are some that refuse to wear the hijab, that they say they will not be Muslims. So all we want now is prayers. Please help us in prayers.